Come on, man. What is up? Here we are on live number 1 today. I did 2 yesterday, and then I gotta do 2 today. I just jumped out of the shower. My hair is getting a little crazy. Russell's hair is getting a little crazy. Say what's up, Russell. I kind of like having the phone in my hand because I can move it around and I don't know. But I am gonna figure out how to get it in both long form and wide form, and maybe I'll just hold the camera or something so that way I can still kind of fuck around. I'm not really sure. But I was thinking about today, so I did a bunch of shit on my to-do list. I needed to finish unpacking from Scottsdale. Did that. Russell. This is what I see when I look at Russell. I cleaned up my room and everything's unpacked now. My podcast is released with my friend Haley Wright. So that's on the channel. You can see that. And then I made a YouTube thumbnail, which I think those are somewhat important. I'm not sure how much important it is, but I have been thinking about doing a solo episode on Friday. So I need to think about tomorrow. I may make a post or a story about requesting if people send me any questions about what they want me to talk about. Shit like that. Yeah, so I've never done a live podcast, but I have been working on talking into the ether, or into the void, if you will. So I haven't decided. Maybe I'll run it live and then also record that and then put that out as a podcast, or maybe I'll just record it and then upload it like I normally do, so I can do bathroom breaks, etc. And just kind of chop it up a little bit. But yeah, so what was I gonna tell you? I still need to catch up on some reading today. But I caught up on some more workouts, so I'm pretty much all caught up on my workouts. The 75 hard is a fucking bitch, but I do think that I am benefiting from it, and I am stoked that I'm doing it. I swear to God, I spent so much money this trip, more than I really wanted to, and I was paying for 2 at a lot of spots, and then I ended up buying this $900 painting from my buddy Sinkyu. Shout out Sinkyu. His art is phenomenal, but I was just in the moment. Everybody was having a really good time, and I was like, fuck, dude, that paint, I want to buy one of his pieces. I'm like, I really shouldn't be spending the money. But I did anyway. I do think I do better when I back myself into a corner financially. Hello, young Vanilla. And so I think I do better when I'm backed into a corner financially. So if I force myself to be tight, versus if I have a bunch of extra money, I'll kind of spend it. So I was like, well, I might as well spend it on something cool. So I bought this $900 piece of art, which is getting shipped up. It should be arriving on Thursday. Definitely gonna be posting that. But it does seem like since I've gotten back, everything is costing so much money. There's there's just a bunch of different shit that keeps popping up that I gotta pay for. I don't know what that means. God, this chat is so distracting. That's the one thing I feel like when I get back onto my Sony camera for live, I will be able to chat with the camera without getting so distracted by the feed right there, and then I'll just be able to look at the computer here and there. But yeah, dude, I mean, I spent a bunch of money on food and drink and shit in Scottsdale. I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit behind, but I'll get back on track. And then I end up going to Costco and spending $300 or $400 there. Fuck, you guys probably know. And then it's just groceries are so fucking expensive. I feel like, everything just costs so much. I was like trying to find and buy eggs. So I was like, just like spending here, spending there. There was something else. Oh, I got a bill for my HOA. I got a bill for, let's see, there's something else I got to spend like my website's coming up, so I got to pay for my website. So yeah, I just swear, like, as soon as I spent a little bit of extra money, all of a sudden all these things are coming up that I wasn't ready for. Bought those headphones. I mean, they're fucking sick. But um let's see here. Do you like Kobe or LeBron James? Yes. Most people on YouTube don't really listen. I'm glad that you're speaking for most people. It's only like 3 billion people on YouTube. So yeah, thanks for that advice. Yeah. So anyway, it's just kind of crazy. How money, like, I don't know. So I'm gonna try to work my ass off this week. I'm a bartender, so I'm gonna work some extra shifts and figure out how to save some money and not eat out and shit. But there's this festival in Boise where I live called Treefort Music Festival, and that's coming up in March. It's kind of like South by Southwest, but I would say it's smaller, but it's designed the same. So there's like tons of different bars that participate, like hundreds and hundreds of bands that play in different venues. I'm playing in a band that's playing, so I get a free wristband, so I get to go to the festival for free. But I could easily spend a fuck ton of money at bars if I'm not careful. So I'm gonna do a lot of pre-gaming at the house. Probably bring a flask, probably take some acid or mushrooms, so I'm not getting too fucked up. We don't play till Sunday, but the headliners are Sophie Tucker, which is a big DJ or DJ group, and who is the other guy? There's, God, I can't think of it. Some like kind of like country or like, it's escaping me, so I don't really care. But honestly, getting bigger and bigger, and I've been enjoying it. When I first moved to Boise 14 years ago, or 15 now, I'd say, I played Treefort maybe the second year that it was out. And that was fun, but it's just grown so much more since then. So if you're familiar with the area, Boise, Idaho, there's like the music scene was just not that good, and then it's just grown and grown. And then so Treefort, which has the festival, started a second festival, and then they ended up building this music hall. It fits like, I don't know, 1,200 people. So the music scene is just getting fucking cool as shit. And so then they also bought this other venue called the El Cora Shrine. That's fucking cool. Yeah, man, I feel like this is my first time playing Treefort again in, I want to say, 14 or 15 years. We're playing this place called Pengilly Saloon, which is one of the main bars downtown on the Strip in Boise. And so that'll be cool to play. And then I'm working on solo music and stuff. So maybe by next year, I'll have enough music to play Treefort as a solo project next year as well. So who knows, man? What's up, Russell? You cozy? Yeah, bud. Oh, damn, this guy like to type a lot of fucking chats, but I don't know, maybe that helps me out. Who knows? I'm pretty new to all of this, so just getting used to all the craziness of people jumping in and out of the chat room. I imagine as I build an audience, I want to figure out actually a time or a way to always do the live video at the same time every single day. I think I will get there. And then as I grow my following, I'll be able to, they'll just be able to count on, I can go in at noon or whatever the fuck time it is in their time zone, and I'll be on every day. So gonna work on that, but honestly, just doing one a day live is a huge step for me. And it's just, I think in general, the stuff that I'm working on, I'm not sure if there's any like immediate results, but it helps me focus on discipline and focus on just working towards I don't know, just like making sure I'm doing the things that I committed that I was gonna do. So the podcast once a week was a commitment for the year. The 75 hard was a commitment for the year, and so when I don't do it on a day, I'm disappointed in myself. So I want to make sure that I'm doing the things that I said I'm going to do. And if I do podcasts, or when I do podcasts once a week for a year, I'll have almost 100 podcasts. So that's going to be cool. But I am realizing, like I was saying earlier, that I may be in a position where I don't have a guest for next week. So I'm probably in that case going to just do a solo podcast, and I might need to get used to doing that if for some reason the guest bails or I can't figure out scheduling. I have not gotten good at scheduling like a month in advance, so I really need to do that. And yeah, it's just all the things that I'm learning along the way, and you know, all of this trial and error and the trials that comes with this journey. I know that in a lot of ways, people can let it get them down. I can't tell you the amount of frustrations that I have felt fucking trying to build a podcast and trying to figure out the video and the audio and the angles and the uploads and the things that are not working at the time. It's just so frustrating sometimes, and then there's a lot of joy sometimes when you actually get it done and it sounds good and the conversation's good and it's funny. But yeah, god damn, it is a fucking beast of a project, I guess. So I am excited also to make some tunes. I'm going to be working on that through the evening, and I have all these like ideas in my head. I have like a hook or the chorus or like how I want the bass to sound or the drums to sound, but then I know it's going to be way more complicated to actually get it to sound in the music software like I have it in my head. So that's going to be interesting. I'm just going to do the best I can. I am definitely committed to not being a perfectionist. As I release songs, I am going to still tweak them. So if I release something on SoundCloud, maybe it's a demo, and then I pull it either down or I re-release like a newer version of it. But I do want to constantly be putting music out there, putting it on Instagram, putting it on TikTok, showing the progress, and just yeah. What's up, Becky? You're catching the tail end of this, but I'm just rambling on about honestly nothing. But yeah, I'm stoked to have the podcast out, released today. Normally I release it on Mondays, but I flew all day Sunday, or not all day, but I flew a good bit, and so I was super tired, and then I still had to edit the podcast. Hello, Ranjith Gamer, and yeah, I didn't get it out on Monday. I don't know what to tell you. I got it out on Tuesday though, so still so far I've gotten out one a week, and I'm excited about that. And my friend Haley, who was on it, is super cool. Had a good time with her. That was her first podcast. I got fucking Russell here, my cat. This guy right here. I got his hair kind of just like floating around and keep hitting my nose and shit. I don't really know. At least I'm not allergic, but maybe it makes people allergic through the internet. So hopefully not. But yeah, so I am. I forget what I was saying, dude. I gotta get on this ADD medication. I can't focus. Yes, bro. Everybody wants $10,000. Nice. Anyway, thanks for listening to the chat, and I hope everybody's evening is fucking amazing, and go do something cool besides watching some rando on YouTube chat about nothing. Anyway, I'm probably gonna check in on live again because I got one more to do to catch up till I'm kind of back to square one on doing a live one every day. So that being said, I got to make a podcast clip. I'm gonna be putting that on the channel. You can follow that, and hopefully it'll be funny. And then I gotta eat something. I'm fucking starving. All right, peace out.